Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi, and welcome to Friday Power Flow. This is a 35 minute practice. We're going to get started today in Downward Facing Dog. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining me today. Let's get started. Coming onto your mat and setting up your Downward Facing Dog, or you can get started in Child's Pose if that feels like a better fit for you. Setting your hands, spread your fingers wide. Set your feet. You can let your heels soften down. And as you lift your hips up, feel if you can let your head drop. Take a deep inhale. Then a big exhale. Setting your gaze or closing your eyes. So right away, coming onto your mat and coming into your body, tuning into your breath. And you can do this. You can do this right away. You can begin your practice right here, right now. But it's okay if you wander off, get distracted. If that's the case, invite yourself back. Another deep breath in. Then a big breath out. Bring your feet together here a little bit forward. Extend your right leg up to the sky. Come on forward to your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. Low belly pulls it up. Lift out of your shoulders. Long and strong through your left leg, or you can drop the knee down. Up and back to your three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, down dog hip opener. Right knee goes up. Right foot goes over to the left. You can add a little bit of movement here. If you want to flip your dog, you can. Still early in your practice, so you might take your time. Ease into this. Right leg goes back up. Right foot comes down. Now take your left leg up to the sky. Again, strong through your core, belly in and up. Slide forward to your high push-up. Tuck in, knee towards your chest. You might bring your nose to your knee. Up and back, three-legged dog. And bend your left knee now. Down dog hip opener. Left foot goes over to the right. Get a little bit of movement. You can kind of feel it out. Not even kind of. You can feel it out. Take your left leg back up. Step your left foot to your left thumb and your right foot to your right thumb. And come on into your ragdoll. So your feet about hips width. Coming into your forward fold. Letting your head drop. Adjusting your feet as needed. A big breath in. Then a long breath out. Full inhale. Then a big exhale. And whatever hand variation works for you here. Again, noticing if you get distracted. Invite yourself back. So one of the beautiful things about the practice is that you can always begin again. You can always start over right here, right now, just by taking a deep inhale and a full exhale. If you are holding your elbows, drop your hands. Walk your feet closer together to touch. And come on up to stand. Rise up. Reach up and lift. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Set your gaze here. You can lower your gaze or close your eyes. You might set an intention for your practice today. Together we'll take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale, sweep up, reach and lift, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale, bring your hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up. Set this up, knees lifted or lowered, fingers spread wide, shoulders tracking over your wrists. Take a big inhale, move forward, halfway down or all the way down, low push-up. You can drop your knees here as well. A big breath in, upward facing dog. You might add in your cobra or your low cobra. And as you exhale, back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a deep inhale. And a big exhale. Full body breath in. Then a full breath out. One more big inhale here. Exhale. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Elbows squeeze in as you lower. Upward dog. Still moving forward. Big breath in. Downward facing dog. Check in with your downward dog here. So you are setting your hands and your feet just like in your first downward dog, but this downward dog doesn't have to be like the first. Do notice what you are working with. You might find yourself adjusting your hands or your feet. Letting this practice be an adjustment for you. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. I know it's always an adjustment for me. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. And what I mean by that is that I always feel better when I practice. It brings me into my body. Helps me to feel more grounded. And at the same time, a little lighter. I'm just better. Take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. And my hope, my intention is that it does the same for you. Gives you what you need. Take another deep breath in. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet together or apart, but even. Big bend in your knees. Wave your body a little more in your heels. Building from the ground up, a strong foundation. Strong legs, strong core. And then lifting up, lengthening up. You can reach your hands high or work with your hands at your heart. Take a big inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana. Spin your back foot flat. Reach up. Lift up out of your hips. Again, building from the ground up. Check in with both feet. Bend into your front knee. Lengthen through your back leg. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Take one big step, maybe a couple of smaller steps. Come up, check in. You can follow the same guidelines as the right side and as the last time you practiced, but noticing what you're working with right here, right now, and then adjust as needed. Take a really big inhale. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps again. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Come on up. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Light step. Root down, rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And you can add in child's pose at any time. Different variations. Just based on what you are feeling, what you need today. Take a deep inhale and a big exhale. Another big breath in here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Sit down, reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Come on up. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push up to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps again. Warrior one. Rise up. Open out. Warrior two. Long stance. Still steady. And even connection through both feet, a steady, even breath. And again, if you find yourself coming out of your body, wandering off somewhere in your head, come on back. Start right here, right now. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Allow yourself some room to breathe, be in your body, and enjoy. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. You can always ease off the bend in the front knee and then come back to it. Connect through your feet, soften your toes. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, hands all the way down. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one, rise up. Now warrior two. If you lengthen your stance, make the adjustments with your feet and then check back in. Front foot is flat and straight. Back toes point toward the side, maybe a little bit forward. Left knee tracks over left ankle. Lengthen through your arms and your fingers, or let your hands come to rest at your heart. Take a deep inhale and a big exhale. A full body breath in and a full breath out. Even as you lift your arms, soften your shoulders. Set your gaze or close your eyes, but soften your face and your jaw. Spin your palms to the sky and take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior. I think we're always reminding ourselves to be stronger. I think we're always getting the messaging to be stronger. I think we can always use, when we're on our mat, the gentle reminder to soften, lighten up. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps forward, warrior one, come up. Open out, warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one, rise up. Open out, warrior two. Take your left hand high, reverse. Exhale, hands to your mat. Chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. This practice is a strong practice, but with plenty of space and opportunity, okay, to allow the balance of softness. Take another deep breath in here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Feet together, a little bit forward, left leg to the sky. Bend your left knee. Down dog, hip opener. If you want to flip, you can let your foot pull you over. Maybe you drop your right knee, lifting out of your shoulder or your shoulders. And then come on back around. Take your left leg back up. High push up. Draw your knee into your chest. Tuck in here. Right leg is active and engaged for 3, 2. Up and back to your three-legged dog. Crescent lunge. Left foot steps up. Rise up. Left foot is a little to your left. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Find your twist. Right elbow toward the outside of your left leg. Left foot flat and straight. Knee tracks over ankle. Back heel is lifted. You can keep your back knee lifted, or you can drop it down. And you can keep your hands together here, or you can open up. Right arm lengthens down. Maybe your right hand lands under your right shoulder. Left arm extends up. Whatever hand variation you're working with. Long spine. Gently rinsing and lifting. A deep inhale. And a big exhale. Another full breath in here. As you exhale, both hands down to your mat. Begin to straighten your left leg, lift your hips, take a big breath in, and fold forward over your left leg. You can soften your right heel down. You might adjust the angle of your right toes or even where you have your right foot. And you can lengthen through your left leg, but you might still have a bend in the knee, a little bit of softness. Take a deep inhale and a big exhale. Grounded through your feet, strong core. Come on up to stand. Rise up. Hands reach high. Ground through your left foot now. Dancer. Step forward. And with your right hand, catch your lifted right foot back behind you. Baby toe or big toe side of the foot. Drawing your knee into your center line. You can begin to press your foot up and back. But at the same time, still lift your chest, lift your heart. Lift through your left leg. Bring your breath in and up for 3, 2, a big inhale. Right foot lands lightly down beside the left. Sweep your hands up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, bring your hands to your heart, a big inhale. And once more, twist to your left. Same twist, different leg variation. A little bit of a different foundation, maybe a little more stability with 2 feet flat on your mat. Your feet can be together or apart. You can keep your hands together or take them apart. And if you want to add in a side crow here, you can add in a side crow here. Feel for drawing your right knee back gently if you have some room. Breathing, a deep inhale and a big exhale. Once more, big inhale here. Fold forward, exhale. Hands on your mat. Step your left foot back behind you, coming into your runner's lunge. Now pivot around toward the side. Prasarita, feet are even, parallel, a little bit pigeon-toed. Halfway lift on your inhale. Fold forward as you exhale. Hands under your shoulders or walk them back through your legs. Stick in a crow or a tripod here if you like. You can add a little bit of movement. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. A deep breath in and a big breath out. Hands under your shoulders, come halfway up. Pivot around toward the back edge of your mat, coming into your runner's lunge. Plant your hands, step back, high push-up, and then drop down to your forearms for your forearm plank. Hands can be together or apart. Strong through your core. Shoulders track over elbows. Lift your right foot and then take it out to the right. Tap it down. Bring it back to center. Tap lightly. Out to the right and center. You can drop the left knee out to the right, center, right, center. One more. Out to the right, back to center. Right foot down. Lift your left foot. Now your left foot out to the left and then center. To your left, tap it down, back to center. You can drop the right knee, left and center. Don't rush it. Left and center. One more. Left foot out to the left, back to center, holding here. Press your heels back. Draw the crown of your head and your collarbones forward. Connect through your core. Steady breath for 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk yourself back up to your high push-up. And press back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and empty out. A big inhale here. Exhale, walk or jump to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, high push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Feet together, a little bit forward, right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee, down dog, hip opener, and if you want to keep going, you can flip your dog. If you're not sure about the flip dog, you might slide a little more forward to the high push-up and then go over. If you're over, come on back around, right leg goes up, high push-up, draw your knee into your chest. Belly pulls in and up. You can tuck your nose, forehead, or chin in to meet your knee. Up and back to your three-legged dog, lift and lengthen. Crescent lunge. Right foot steps up. Come up, right foot is a little to your right, hands to your heart, a big breath in. Twist to your right. Setting up your twist on this side. If you feel a little wobbly, you might bring a little more emphasis into the big toe side of your front foot. Really engage your back leg, lift the knee, press the heel back, or drop the back knee all the way down. Keep lifting your chest. You can keep your hands together or open up. Take a full inhale and a big exhale. Lengthening on your inhale. Gently rinsing, twisting as you exhale. A deep breath in and a big breath out. Another full inhale here. As you exhale, both hands come down to your mat, either side of that right foot. Start to lift your hips, straighten your right leg. You can let your left heel soften, folding forward over your right leg. Notice if you are pushing to straighten your legs, a little bit of softness. Right here, right now. Tune into your breath. Align yourself with your intention. A deep inhale. And a big exhale. And part of your intention might be to strengthen, but also let there be the balance of softness. Ground through your feet, strong core. Come up to stand. Rise up. Reach your hands up. Step forward onto your right foot, setting up for your dancer. Bend your left knee. Catch your lifted left foot back behind you. You can go for the big toe or the baby toe side. Draw your knee to your center line. Begin to lift up. Lengthen through your right arm, lengthen through your right leg. Breath in and up. Watch out for tipping really far forward. Feel if you can balance it out by lifting the left foot, but also lifting your chest, your heart. One more deep inhale here. Left foot lightly down beside the right. Sweep up. Fold forward. Exhale. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Set your feet. Bring your hands to your heart. A big inhale. Twist to your right. Left elbow toward the outside of your right leg. Your elbow might land more between your legs, or even hover. And you can have your feet together apart, but let them be even. An even connection of your hands here. You can keep your hands together, or you can extend out evenly. So your left arm will lengthen down. Equally, your right arm lengthens up. Your breath is balanced. A breath in. And a breath out. Wave your body stays in your heels. Toes are soft. A deep inhale. And a big exhale. One more full breath in here. Fold forward. Exhale. Hands on your mat. Step your right foot back behind you. Runner's lunge. And then pivot around to the side. Coming into your wide-legged forward fold. Here, peace fingers. Hook your big toes. You can also bring your hands somewhere on your legs. Halfway lift as you inhale. Lengthen and fold as you exhale. Elbows can drop out to the sides. You can shift a little more forward into the balls of your feet. Drop your head. Deep breath in. And a big breath out. Another long inhale here. As you exhale, release your toes. Hands under your shoulders, come halfway up. Pivot back around toward the front. Runner's lunge. Plant your hands. Right foot steps back. High push up. Drop back down to your forearms for your forearm plank. Feet about hips width distance. Fingers interlaced or hands apart. A big inhale. Actually, walk your feet a little bit wider than hips width. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, drop your hips and your heels to the left. Come to center. Hips and heels right. Center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Right, center. One more each side. Left, center, right, center. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Flip over onto your back and set up for your bridge or your wheel. Take a moment. Connect with your feet. Take as much time as you need to set up. But at the same time, right here, right now, in your body, in your practice. Right, so if you get distracted in the transition, right away notice. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. And take a deep breath in. As you exhale, come down if you want to come down, adjust as needed, and then rise back up. Bridge, wheel, maybe what helps you feel better, more balanced, is taking a little extra rest. You can do that. Strong, steady breath. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Take a big inhale here. Stay lifted. Empty out. Once more. A big inhale. And as you exhale, slowly lower down. Soles of your feet together. Knees to the sides. Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a full inhale. And a big exhale. Draw your knees to your chest. And come on into your happy baby. Bent knees. You can straighten your legs if you like. A little bit of movement. Bring your knees to your chest. Rock forward and back. And make your way back to your downward facing dog. Whether you go through your flow or just step back. Deep inhale. Then a full exhale. Feet together, a little bit forward, right leg to the sky. Setting up your half pigeon, you can stick in the down dog hip opener, add in a flip dog, set up this variation or the variation on your back. A deep breath in and a long breath out. Letting your head land. Adding in, you might add in a block under a hip, your chest, or your forehead, especially if you feel like you're holding yourself up or hanging on, just that little bit of extra support. It might allow you to soften. A deep inhale. And a big exhale. The first Yoga Sutra is Atha Yoga Anushasanam. Now begins the study of yoga. It's okay if you don't know what the sutras are, you don't have any interest, right? But this idea that now begins our practice. Not after a cup of coffee or doing the laundry, although sometimes that happens, right? But right here, right now. And once you're on your mat and you're in your practice, it still applies. You get distracted, come back. Now, take a deep breath in. And a breath out. And begin your practice. Hands under your shoulders. Back to your downward facing dog. Right, feet together and forward. Left leg to the sky. Setting up your half pigeon on this side. Again, adding in any adjustments, big or little movements. Adding in breath, a full inhale, then a full exhale. And this reminder now, begin now. Not just when you're on your mat, but as you move through your life. You get distracted, you get thrown off balance. Come back. Right now, take a deep breath in and a breath out. And begin your practice anytime, anywhere. And absolutely, it does take practice, which is why we're here. If you'd like a little more practice, you might join me at my studio, Sanctuary Power Yoga. You don't have to live in Connecticut to practice with me. You know that already. Wherever you are, you're practicing with me. But if you'd like longer practices, "45 minutes, an hour. Most of my practices are an hour. Check out the link below. You can join me virtually. My members not only get the live virtual classes, but they also get recorded classes. Hands under your shoulders. Come up, sweep your back leg forward, and lie down on your back. Draw your knees to your chest, give them a little squeeze. And set up for Shavasana. Legs out, legs up. Supta Baddha Konasana if that works. Really any variation. Take a deep breath in. Empty out. And even here, or maybe especially here, if you find yourself wandering off, right, invite yourself back. Now we begin. Breathe in and breathe out. You might bring some movement to your body. You can move your fingers and toes, or let your head roll side to side. When you're ready, you might draw your knees to your chest, roll it to one side, and make your way to seated. Hands to your heart. Set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Together we'll take a deep breath in and a breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for practicing with me today. I'm glad I practiced. I feel better. I hope you do too. If you want to support these free practices, take a moment, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Check out my Patreon. $5 a month is all it takes to help support this channel. And if you are looking for more, my studio, Sanctuary Power Yoga, you can connect with me just like this from anywhere at any time. There are links for those below. I'm glad you joined me today. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I'll see you soon.